Welcome to Baja Yogi TV. My name is Alex, and today we are going to be flowing through a nice, juicy flow, focusing on the lower back and a little bit of core work in there as well. Nothing too intense, but basically, we're working towards the strength and mobility for your lower back, which includes the core as well. So, grab what you need and let's get started. Let's begin in child's pose. From your tabletop position, push back, hips into heels, reach your arms out in front of you, and rest your forehead down to your mat if that's comfortable. Find the gentle resistance as you push away from you by reaching through the fingers, and then push back, hips into heels. Take this moment to check in with the hips and also to check in with your breath. So you want to ease into a nice inhale and exhale in and out of your nose. Allow that breath to become audible. Maybe it begins to fill the space between the arms. And then on your inhale, lift up with your head. Walk it over to the right side. And exhale, fold. Take it in a little bit deeper. Feel that deep stretch alongside your left side body. But continue to press in through the fingers, push back through your hips. Inhale, lift up with the head, walk it over to the opposite side. Exhale as you fold, breathe deeply into your right side body. Find the resistance, push away from you as you press back. Go ahead on your next inhale, lift up, bring it back towards the center, settle back into your regular child's pose, lower it down to your mat. One more deep breath in and out. And then slowly make your way up. And let's take it into cat-cow. So from your tabletop position, shoulders over wrist, hip points over the knees. On your inhale, lower it down gently through the belly as you lift with the chin. And then create that dip into the back, our cow pose. Spread open across the collarbone, stretch through the front of the neck. And as you exhale, root through the mat as you press through the palms and the backs of the knuckles. Find the arch, your cat pose. Okay, let's take 4 more rounds. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Nice and slow. Take your time with it. I like to almost visualize. I like to visualize my back into the 3 components, so the upper, the mid, and the low. And then move the breath through each component as I flow in and out of my cat-cow. Good. Return to neutral. Shift your weight into your left palm. Reach the right fingers up toward the ceiling. Add a little bit of extra weight as the right arm reaches back. That stretches all the way to the front here. Feels really good. And then we'll thread the needle. So right hand comes behind the left. Bring a bend to the left elbow, lower the right shoulder down to your mat. Press the left fingers and the palm into your mat to create a little bit of resistance as you push towards the right side. Good. Press into your left palm. Slowly begin to open up. Send those right fingers back up toward the ceiling. And then release the right hand back down to your mat. Let's switch sides now. So shift your weight into your right palm. Lift the left fingers up. Open across the chest. Allow the left arm to hang heavy. And then let's thread the needle, left hand behind the right. Bring a bend to the right elbow. Lower the left shoulder down to your mat. Create a little bit of more resistance as we press into the right palm to stretch across the upper and mid back. Time to unravel. On your inhale, reach the left fingers up to the ceiling. And then exhale, release. Good. Alternating tabletop. So extend your right arm out in front of you and then step back with your left leg. So you can root your left toes into your mat. Option to stay here is you just maintain the balance, or we can take it a little bit further as we slowly begin to lift right hand and left leg up off of the mat. So this is where balance really comes into play. We want to find resistance once more as we reach from opposite ends, almost as if there's a string attached to the middle finger and to the big toe as it pulls from opposite ends. Also, same time, press firmly into your mat, lift with the core. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Next side. Extend the left arm out. Right foot steps back. Inhale, reach up. Press through the right palm, lift with the stomach. Try to keep the back leg in line with the back hip so we're not extending the leg up. We're keeping everything right in the same line. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. One more time on each side. Right arm, left leg. Rise. 5, 4, gaze ahead of you. 3, continue to breathe. 2, and 1. Release. Good. Next side. Left hand, right leg. Inhale, rise. Keep it nice and strong. Find that balance between steadiness and ease. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Now we'll do one more on each side, but this time we're going to include a crunch with it. So, right hand out, left leg out. Inhale, rise. Continue to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on 1, crunch it in. So back knee touches front elbow. Find the compression as you press into the palm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Next side. Extend the left hand, right leg. Inhale, rise. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crunch it in. Bring knee to elbow. 5, compress. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Good. Downward facing dog. Tuck with the back toes. Adjust the hands if you need to. Make them a little bit wider. Step back and push up. 5 breaths. Feel free to readjust your downward dog in any way you need to. But most importantly, remember, we're looking for our inverted V. Wrap the arms in, spread the shoulder blades across the upper back. Press back, tops of the thighs, in and out. Head hangs heavy and breathe. On your next breath, slowly shift forward, find a high plank, but we'll take it down to a forearm plank. So forearms come down to the ground, lift with the knees, and then find a straight line of energy. Everyone's favorite pose, a high plank, or any form of plank. It seems almost as if the time stops, eh? We'll be here for a count of 5, 4, 3, stack the shoulders over the elbows, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly lower down to your mat. Now we'll bring it right into Sphinx pose. So keep the placement of the forearms into the floor, but this time lift the shoulders up. Draw the shoulders back, present the chest through the arms, and breathe. Activate through the legs, press through the tops of the feet, lift with the lower stomach, gentle squeeze of the glutes. And slowly release, lower down. Bring your arms behind you. You can lower the forehead down to your mat. We'll take it into a locust variation. On your next inhale, lift with the chest. You can keep the palms rooted into the floor if that works for you, or you can also lift the palms up. But we're going to lift the chest and the legs. So on your inhale, lift up. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. One more time, this time for a count of 7. On your inhale, reach up. Spread open across the collarbones, present through the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Good. Low cobra. Bring your hands to rest underneath the shoulders. Draw your elbows in. On your inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower down. This time for transition, inhale, lift. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes. Send it back and up. The right foot forward, find a low lunge. On your inhale, reach up. Whew, looks like I'm already sweating. I think it was a high plank. So in your low lunge, you want to shift forward, stack front knee over front ankle. Draw the right hip back to send the left hip forward. Find that shift. Palms can come to rest to the top of the thigh. Settle in and breathe. Yeah, I'm definitely breaking a sweat. Good. With every breath, you want to try to take it a little bit deeper. So we find, remember that depth as we go deeper. and then the length as we go longer. So the depth would be pushing the knee forward to still stack as we go deeper into the hips, and the length would be lifting up through the chest, so we're not hovering over that front thigh. Guys, take it into a quad stretch. Ground the left palm, lift up with the back foot, reach around for the side of the foot. Now, if you are not joining with the back of your foot just yet, that's totally fine. You can always use a strap to bring the leg closer to you. As you grab onto that back foot, we want to say hello to our quad. So we're going to take a shift forward and say hello to your quad. Mine is currently screaming, but that's okay. I'm going to say hello and treat it with some niceness and some goodness, a nice little juicy stretch. So the deeper forward you go, the deeper that stretch is going to be. Good. Slowly release and then switch sides. Send the left foot forward for your lunge. Find your placement for your lunge. Hands come to the top of the thigh. Draw the left hip back and the right hip forward to neutralize through the hips. Remember length and depth every inhale and exhale. Good. Quad stretch. Ground that right foot. Lift up the back leg. Reach for the back foot. Take note that each quad will feel different. Some may be tighter than the other. Remember, find that shift forward. Say hello to your quad. Breathe. Breathe into it. Good. Slowly release. Send the left foot back. And then let's swim the legs around and come down to rest on our back. And take it right into our dead bugs. So moving into a little bit of more core work. Bring the thighs into the chest. And then lift at the knees, so we align the knees over the hips, heels in line with the knees, and then reach your hands up toward the ceiling. From here, we're going to alternate the extension of the leg and the arm. So that means as, let's say, the right leg goes out, we extend the left arm back. Okay? So we're going to alternate for a count of 10, back and forth. When you're ready, deep breath in, and remember to breathe as you're moving along. 10, 9, find that slow connection of the core as you extend through the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, slow and steady wins the race. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it back into center. And move it into a tuck hold. So thighs into the chest. The same idea of the compression, what we did with the extended arm and leg in our tabletop. We're going to apply that same amount of compression here. So we're tucking in and holding for that compression. Thighs in, aiming to reach the chin or the nose in between the knees. Okay? So we're going to hold for a count of 5. Ready? Find the compress. Arms can reach out alongside the thighs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly release. We'll take it back in one more time. Count of 5. Ready? Compress. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring the thighs into the body. Open up cactus arms, elbows in line with the shoulders, backs of the hands to the floor. Lower both knees over to the right side. Inhale through the center, lift the knees, and then exhale over to your left. Inhale back to the center, and exhale both legs up toward the ceiling. Just let them hang heavy. And take this time to wiggle the toes, find rotations of the ankle, flex and point the feet. Maybe your ankles make a little bit of noise. My ankles are always cracking. They almost sound like popcorn. Now let's take it into a happy baby. So bend at the knees, reach for the bottoms of the feet or the backs of your thighs. Gentle draw down at the press of the feet as we rock side to side. Good. Bring it back to center and collect the thighs to the chest, and then release one leg at a time down to the floor. Nice and slow. Extend and release. Extend and release. Good. Settle in for Shavasana. Allow your feet to fall open to the sides, palms face up to the ceiling. Soften your breath, soften your body, soften your face. Slowly begin to bring movement to your fingers, your toes, anywhere else that calls. And take a deep stretch, reach from head to toe. And curl it over to your side. Eyes are still closed. And when you're ready, press your way up. Find a comfortable seat and keep the eyes closed here. Either rest your hands to the tops of your thighs, or hands can come to heart center, or whatever hand gesture calls. With eyes still closed, we'll finalize with 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out of the mouth. Take a deep breath in and out. Good. 2 more, just like that. Deep breath in and out. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Slowly begin to open your eyes, return to this space. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I definitely built up a sweat. I hope you did too. See you next time.